Hi. Hi, Diane. Hi, Holly.
Hello there.
Um,
Hello, hello.
hi. So excited. So we have a couple more people. I am, and it's recording, just so everybody knows, okay? I just want to,
Yes.
I know you, hold on. Someone else is in the, okay, that might have been me. That was weird. Okay.
Uh,
Um,
no,
it is. Or who is me? I don't know. We'll find out. Is me?
Looks like you or
must
you.
be.
Right?
I see
Okay.
three of us.
Why am I, let me leave. Ask to unmute.
Hi.
Wasn't doing that earlier.
Oh,
Nope, that's not me.
okay.
Hi,
Would you stop it?
Rosemary, right?
Get down.
I think that's Rosemary.
Get down.
Okay, so we have, I think one more person. No, two more people. Oh, there's six people. Hold on, let me make sure there's six people. One, two. Wait, I think I missed someone. Tracy, Diane, Rosemary, Brenda. One, two, one, two, three, four. Okay. Um, so I know a
No.
few people I have actually never seen or met in person. I've chatted with a couple people online, and you guys can hear me okay, right?
Yes.
I'm looking at me. I'm all that's okay. It is what it is, right?
You look
um,
good.
Thanks. I'm so excited. So we'll wait just a couple more minutes. Everybody has their kit, right? Thumbs
Yes.
up if you have your kit. Okay, and I actually think there's only one kit that two people bought the same of. So everybody's actually going to be working on different kits, so that should be a lot of fun. Hopefully we have some projects to share with each other. And I will repeat this again when everybody gets on, but I had in the email said I would send pictures of projects and the files are too large. So what I did is I started uploading them to my blog on my website. So two of the collections are already photographed and uploaded on the blog. And what I did was I made individual blog posts for each collection. So they'll be easier for you guys to sort through. So if you go to the website, they'll be there forever. I tried to do a gallery on my website, but for some reason Shopify doesn't have that as an option. So I couldn't do that. Um, but if you want individual pictures, so because I'm going to show you all of my samples of some of the ones I've done. Tell me which ones in the comment, and then I will actually email you those individual images, all right? But I just didn't wanna bog down. Some of the kits, I have, like, 8 cards, and I would have had to send a couple of, emails for that, just on that one collection. So to kinda keep that from bogging down your email, I figured the blog was the best way to do it. Plus, it's there, you don't need a password, you don't have to keep an email forever. It's just I think it'll be handier. All right, so let's see, what time are we at? Okay, 6:26. We have a couple minutes. So Holly was in the store earlier today doing participating in the in-store event. Did anybody else fussy cut earlier today? All right. I actually did not. Holly did. Diane, did you fussy cut? You were at an
Eh,
event before this, right?
Yeah, I'm at a crop, so I'm from my hotel room at this crop, but I've been fussy cutting to try to get ready for tonight. So
Okay.
yeah, I have some fussy cutted some today.
All right, great. So
I may have to show you what I did today.
yeah, do you have your cards handy?
Yeah, and that may be, no, I may have to show those at the end. I don't know how much I'm going to get done here. I'm being
Oh,
harassed by a small
okay.
furry animal, and I don't have a lot of space here.
All right. And I have to say, so have I've done a Zoom, but I usually do it from my computer webcam, like 30 minutes prior to now. it was a hot mess. My husband and I had a hot technology mess going on, but we figured it out. And the camera, which you will see when I go to my work surface, is actually being held up by wire ties. So that's really exciting. So, hi
I think
Tracy. And then we realized I went home real quick because we needed to switch vehicles. I was like, "Oh, you know what? I think if we would have just rotated the camera 180 degrees, we would have been fine." I was like, "But I'm not messing with it until after because it's working the way it is, and I'm gonna try it again later." But usually when I do the Zooms, I do it from my computer, but I wanted you guys to have an overhead view, and so that's why I switched it out. So we are gonna wait just a couple more minutes. We got about 2 more minutes. I have a ton of samples, and, I myself I went with the lavender and fairies because I haven't used this one yet, and I do really like it a lot. It's very, very pretty. Purple's not really my jam, but the collection's really pretty, so I thought it would be fun to use. And then as I mentioned, I think 2 people bought the birthday. It is Rosemary and Diane, right? Diane, you bought the birthday
Yeah,
one?
but I got the Rainbow Garden is
Oh,
what was sent
no.
to me. But
I
you know what? I wasn't gonna complain about it. It's fine.
oh, I have it. It's so
Don't
interesting
worry
because
about it.
I had an
I'm
extra one,
dealing with this. Yeah,
and, I was like, "What? My inventory count is off. That's weird." No, you know
that's
what?
why. So that
When I see Siobhan in November, I'll give it to her.
no, because I'm using this one. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
We're good.
well, alright,
We're
well, if
good.
you change your mind, let me know. I'm happy to give you the other one. It's not a
No,
big
no,
deal.
we're good.
I
Don't
have
worry about
really good samples from that one. Oops. Oh, no, here we go. I have really good samples from that collection anyways. That
it.
one's
Ooh,
actually that's my very favorite. So,
oh, that's really okay. I need a
yeah.
picture of that.
So we'll go through those, and I'll show you some of those samples.
I'm not very
Alright, so
creative. I'm leaving myself on mute because I have a very loud fan or something in the background
okay.
here.
Alright. So, hi everyone. Welcome to World Fussy Cutting. Andrews Crafts on the Move. This is kind of the back of the store. There is a big TV in the back. I had hosted an in-store event last weekend for Hero Arts, and that's where we watched the virtual event there. I want to quickly go through everybody. If you want to introduce yourself, you can. I said cameras and video and chat was optional. But if you don't want to get on, there is a chat at the bottom and you can type your name in. And if you want to just type where you're from. So if you're, don't, most of you, all of you seem to be on camera. So, and this is being recorded. So I'm going to start. I'm Andrea, and then we'll start with. I'm going to go at the top of my screen. So Holly, why don't you go ahead and say hi?
Hi, I'm Holly
And where are you from, Holly?
from Mattituck, New York.
All right. Well, welcome. Okay,
Thank you.
Diane.
Hi, I'm Diane and I'm from Bel Air, Maryland.
Hi, Diane. Okay, and then Rosemary.
Brenda?
Brenda. Oh, I'm sorry. I was
That's
wondering.
okay.
Okay, so Rosemary and Rosemarie, because there's two of them. I know what Rosemarie looks like. They're not on, so we'll see if they pop on. Okay,
Okay.
so welcome, Brenda. Where are you from, Brenda?
Fort Myers, Florida.
All right.
Oh.
And then Tracy.
Tracy from Aquabog, New York.
So welcome everybody. Okay, so we have Holly, Diane, Tracy, Brenda, and myself. And I am gonna do I had an in-store raffle. We did a fundraiser for the American Heart Association. So I'm gonna actually pull that drawing now. So the first one was a Pink Fresh Studio. That was a stamp, die, and stencil set. And then I have raffle or prizes for us that I'm going to do towards the end, but these are from ones that earlier on this in the store. So let's see here. So the winner of the Pink Fresh Studio is Holly. All right, congratulations,
Yay.
Holly.
Yay.
All right. Then the next one was a scrapbook assortment. It had some Halloween paper, actually a lot of Halloween paper, chipboard, bling, and then another paper collection from Echo Park with some stickers and chipboard. So let's see who wins that one. Okay. Holly, holy smokes. All right, congratulations, Holly. Okay, so
Not
since
fair.
Holly won both of those, that means she's not gonna be in the one tonight. Just kidding.
I was gonna say, I'll talk to you later, Trace.
All right, so I'm actually gonna switch my camera so I can start showing you guys the samples of the cards, and then please feel free to stay unmuted if you want, jump on and talk whenever you want. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm if you I should have asked you to mention this too. Just raise your hand. Everybody likes fussy cutting in this group? Okay, great. No. Okay. But Holly did it, so we're good to go. All right. And then so I'm going to share some samples with you from 3 of the lines that were options. And as I mentioned, I will post all the lines on the blog. So if you go to the blog right now, the birthday fun and the B cards are sample cards are up. I will get to the Rainbow Garden next. This one has, I think, some of the most cards in it, so I have to make sure I get all the images. Those will be on there, and then the ones I make tonight from the fairy, I will put on there. And the main reason I'm doing this is so that you guys can see layouts with these card kits. And I primarily used so these are all Paper Rose collections. These are from their quick card kits, but part of your items in your kit are also in the quick cards kit. So some of them can probably be recreated. The quick card kit actually has more than the kit I used for these. And then I usually add a little, like I added some string to mine, and you'll see some glitter glue and some bling on some of them, and then some extra dies and stuff. But I just wanted you to have layouts for those cards, primarily because they are not A2 cards. So is anybody familiar with the Paper Rose product line? All right, so okay, so they are from Australia, so they don't use the typical A2 card size. They use, what did we measure? It's like it's 5 and something 16ths.
Pauline was
It's
measuring it today.
it's 5, so I always cut my card to 5 3/4, so it would be 5 and it's add a 16th of an inch onto that by 4 and an eighth. Whereas an A2 is 5.5 by 4 1/4. So the American cards are
Fatter.
a little bit, yeah,
Shorter.
they're a little wider depending on how you look at it. The or the European or the metric system really is what it is they're typically longer. So this I trimmed down to 5 3/4. The reason being is because when I start trimming my mats and stuff, it makes it easier for the ruler for me. So I trim the base down to 5 3/4, and I will show you how I do that on my when we're walking through the cards, just to make it easier for you. And then it just makes measuring the mat a lot easier if you want your precise measurement around your matting for your pieces. Okay. All right. So any questions so far?
Nope.
I have one.
Okay. What's up?
The
Oops.
card base is, oh,
Sorry. Go ahead.
who?
You, Holly. Go ahead.
Okay. The card bases you gave us are the same size as the ones today that I used.
Yes, so the card bases in your kit will actually will have that
Right, the
1/16.
odd measurement.
Yeah, so
And
you
what I did is I just measured that and then just cut down either an eighth or a quarter in both directions.
correct. And yes, and that makes it easier, I think, for a lot of people
Definitely.
with the measuring. And the one thing I will say, so actually I was going to show you. So these they are going to look, it's a little blurry, isn't it? There it goes.
There
It's gonna save you
goes.
guys. All right, so these are what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna score this in half. And see, this again is where you're gonna get into that whole problem with the 1/8, because most scoreboards are probably not gonna be able to accommodate that, because you're gonna have to cut at 1/16. So your best bet for this is actually just to fold it and crease it. So fold it in half and crease it, and that will give you your card if you wanna use this as your card base. So I have colored in mine. I think everybody maybe has color, and then these are the white card bases.
Mhm.
I usually use I use and carry the Uniquely Creative, and they're approximately the same measurement. There might be like a 16th of an inch off again. So, and then these are the ones I trim. So I'm going to show you how I do that with this, and I'll show you how I do it with that. But let's get into the samples. So the birthday fun. And the lighting is very bright, and it's my actual that's better, right? That looks good?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yes.
Okay. So this is one of the cards from Birthday Fun, and most of this was fussy cut, all this at the bottom. And then I actually fussy cut this out too from one of their pattern papers. And then this here is also from Birthday Fun, and these elements were also fussy cut. And here you can see, I don't know, can you see the glitter
A little
a
bit.
little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So I use stickles for that. And then again, another fussy cut from their cut apart sheets. These were all fussy cut in the balloons. And then I happen to have a sentiment that was foiled. Wow, that light is really bright. It's really bright, isn't it?
No, but it's good if it's
Okay.
close.
All right. So then, and then this one is all fussy cut. So all of these are already on the blog, so you can see the pictures on the blog. And then this one was super easy. It's basically a card base, or a card panel with a bunch of fussy cut images and some bling. Piece of cake. So that's the birthday fun. The next one I'm going to show you is the B one. So this is one of the B ones. And again, this is from the Quick Cards kit, but some of you, these die cut elements, I believe, come in that B kit. So I think you get some of the, because you do get die cut, and those are ones that are already, you just pop out. This is also from the Bee and Butterfly kit, and this
pretty.
one has glitter all around the white frame, and I did use a spellbinder die for the frame and use vellum behind the frame. This is another one, super simple, very simple, just a lot of layering on this one. And then this one is also very simple, and actually this one might have been one of the samples in the pamphlet that came with the card kit, and I just took some of the stickles and added it to some of the flowers. And again, another soup. This one is probably the most simple out of the whole set. And on this one, I roughed the edges up a little bit, and I used the brush gold from Spellbinders on the backing for the mat. And then this one actually is the most simplest, but this one's probably my favorite. And I just put stickles here and there. And another really simple one. See how simple these are? Very, very easy. And these ones, the last few ones I showed you, they all have, they're the push outs. They're not fussy cut. So the kits are awesome. Then this is from another kit. This is their, I think it's their candy treats. And I don't know how long all of you have been paper crafting, but Spellbinders years ago, when they were still owned by the family, they had a scallop die. It's a nested scallop die. There was 2 sets. That's what this is from. And it is my like go-to scallop die. I've asked them to bring it back because it's one of my favorites. But this is the die set. So if you guys have this die set, it's a little blurry. It'll come in. Sorry, it takes a second for it to focus. But this set it's 2 sets. It's the petite scallop circle, small and large. If you have this in your stash, it's phenomenal. And I use it for these circles because these circles come in the paper rose, all their quick card kits. And this is another one. But the cards are stunning for how simple the paper, not paper, but the layering and everything. It's not a ton, you're not doing a ton of die cutting and stuff. So I just love their paper. All right, so that is those. Now we're going to get into the Rainbow Garden. This was fussy cut. This piece here is fussy cut, and then this is from the die pieces that are in the card kit. And then I use stickles, and then this is all, I think I actually fussy cut the butterflies, but the rest are from the push out kit. And then I did a lot of layering on here with foam. So there's two layers there. And I don't know if you guys have these, there's these awesome stickers They're from Starfoam, I believe. Can you see that silver, little bit, that silver there? I'll show you in another one. They make great additions to your card too if you just want a little extra pop. So here they are again. I doubled up right here on them. They're like 16th of an inch, and they're sticker strips, and they have glitter. They're just so much fun. And these will go a long way because the sheet has a ton of stickers on them. Then this is another one, another card from the kit. And all of these cards I'm showing you are the metric system. They're not A2 cards. Actually, I lied. These two are A2 cards. I did trim them down. Then this is another one that's fussy cut. And if you guys want to, you guys can start fussy cutting all your images. If you already have an idea of what you're doing, I say go ahead if you can. I can't watch and cut, but if you can, I am like in love with you. No, just kidding. But you should do it because I can't do it. So again, this is another one, and I fussy cut this piece out. And this is actually, it is really, that light is hitting, I can see what light it is in the store too. This is actually some of the solid cardstock from the pack, and then I just put stickles all over it. So I made my own glitter paper. And then this is the last one from that Rainbow Garden Collection. It's just super cute. This was fussy cut, and these butterflies are fussy cut out. So those are the samples I have. I'll put the rest of the Rainbow Garden on the website so that you guys have them. But I like them, like I said, because it helps give you templates on how to use your kit. So the next thing, any questions?
Nope.
All right, who's fussy cutting? Anybody? Oh, I was like, oh, someone's got cards. That's mine. Okay. We are gonna get into the kit real quick. So in your kit, it has your nice zipper bag, and you have a 6x6. So this is where everything gets confusing with the whole metric system, right? So who doesn't have this problem, right? You're using metric card bases, but you're using 6x6 paper. So anyways, there's some math involved in this, which is why I try to start with a base that's very easily remembered as far as the measurements. So you'll have the 6x6. It is double-sided paper, and it'll be for whatever paper collection. And usually for paper rows, their B side is strictly patterns. And then they also have a cut apart in there, but for the most part, they're all patterns on the B side. And then the A side are the really pretty, gorgeous pattern images, right? Look at this. I love this. Who is in love with their paper pack? Okay, good. Yay! Sorry, Diane. I'll give you the birthday one. Then you also will have some cardstock panels, which I personally would probably end up using this for matte instead of my card base, and then using these as my card base. You will also have your envelopes, which are really nice to have, especially since they are not A2. And they have the removable, so you can just peel, so you don't have to lick and stick. You can just peel it. And then you will also receive, everybody should have a booklet in their pack. And this has ideas, and these are the die cuts. So these will just pop out. They're not laser cut, but they're like pre-cut, like, on a blade cutting machine, and you can just pop all these out. And then they have samples. And so the deal with the samples, which is super exciting, and Uniquely Creative does the same thing. These are scaled to 100%. So essentially, you can take a ruler and you measure. So I'm going to measure this strip right here when I get my ruler, right? And it's telling me it's like 1.5. So I need to cut the strip 1.5, and it will fit exactly on the card. So basically you take your ruler and you measure. And what I typically do when I do this is I grab a pencil or pen, I measure it, and then I just write it down. And then my guess is this is Well, it's not the full length. See how easy that is? So 4 7/8. And then you would do that for this back panel here, and then this one here is, cut at an angle, and this is fussy cut out, and then you have your base. No, I see more paper back here. No, it's cut at an angle, sorry. So you just look at your layers, and then you take your ruler and you measure those layers, and they should fit. If it's correct, this will make your card. These measurements are exact to the measurements of the card. So it makes it super easy as long as you can figure out the layers by looking at the picture. Sometimes that's hard for people to see that the layering and the dimension, but for the most part, it's pretty easy. And then it's just flipping through that paper and finding the images, or using it and subbing out your stuff, right? Subbing out your images. So that is part of the kit. And then you will also receive a sheet of sentiments. So you can foil these if you have a laminator foil and you have the laminator, if you have a laminator and the laminator foil. So if you have the gold, like Pink and Main, some of the deco foil, those foils, you can just put the sheet over it, run it through your laminator, and it will foil all the black. And then same for here. So typically what they do, and what Paper Rose does with their sentiments, is they do black and white. So you can swap them out. Or if you're buying them and they're already foiled, it usually is silver and gold. And then you're going to just cut your strips as you see fit. And then lastly you should have 6 cut apart sheets. And this is one of each of the designs that's in their cut apart package. And these are where all the fussy cut images are. Aren't they gorgeous? Are you guys loving your images? I just love this. So these are the fussy cut sheets, but if you're not into, completely into fussy cutting, you have the, you have the ones that you can pop out. Pretty cool, isn't it? And there's a ton. You're going to end up probably with so many images, which makes the layering a lot of fun on these cards. And as you can see, they do some layering, some big, significant amount of layering on their cards. There's a tag here, a dragonfly here, a little mushroom house here, another dragonfly here. So it's a lot of fun. All right. Any questions? No? Okay. No questions, huh? All right. I am going to show you what I do with my card. So I'm going to be honest with you. I have not used the paper cuts. I have only used the quick cut. So we're going to see the size of this paper. And I'm actually, so that everybody knows. Oh, this is awesome. So this can be cut into an 1/8. Scored. And I did bring my scoreboard. Okay. So this is actually going to be scored at 4 1/8. So you want your 8 1/4 at the top. And then at 4 1/8, you're going to just score down. And that should put your card in half. Look at that. Voila. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I have a feeling. No, it's not this. Okay. So, 3/4 design, they also make card kits. This is where everything gets really complicated. This is why I try to keep everything straight. 3/4 design, their cards are actually 4x6. So even though they're in New Zealand, they actually don't use the metric system card base. They do everything 4x6, which messes me up. So that's why when I'm using all the manufacturers, I make sure I measure what's happening with their paper. instead of assuming that either they're using the US measuring system or the metric, because they all do different things. And I think some of that has to do with their printing and their paper cutting, right? So this one here is 4 1/8. And we're going to measure it this way because this is where I think it gets a little off. Yeah. So you're going to see how it's really on that edge. So it's like like a 30-second almost. So that's why I trim this down. So I always take my card and I measure it to 5 3/4. So I'm going to bring the left edge to 5 3/4 with the length at the top, and then just slice it down. And I'm going to show you, this is what's left. It's like nothing.
Hmm.
It might be like a 16th. But it makes for measuring for your mats and everything a lot easier. Now, because I did that though, you might want to adjust your measurements on this. Okay. I typically go with it and just have it would just be a little bit less of a border. Nobody's going to know that this is 1/32 of an inch off all 4 sides. Nobody's going to know. So I just trim this
Two.
down to 5 3/4. So right now this is 5 3/4. I'm going to write this down for you guys. Oh. By 4 1/8. So 5 3/4 this way and 4 1/8 this way. All right. Now, it really doesn't, if you're just making A2 cards, then you don't need to worry about that, and you can switch to A2 cards. You will not be able to use this card base for an A2 card though. You're going to come up short. So this would just have to be extra card stock. All right. So who's going to try using this card base? Okay. Diane. So you definitely want to I think it's easier to trim this down. What do you guys think? Is anybody in agreement with me? All right. So, who has some tips and tricks on fussy cutting? Who here has nobody has tips and tricks? All right, so I have my cutter bee scissors. Everybody should have hopefully received a cutter bee scissor.
Yep.
Yes.
And I'm also probably going to be interchanging with the Spellbinders non-stick detailed scissors. These are great too. I will tell you your brand new cutter bee scissors are going to cut really nicely through this cardstock.
That's very
Some
thick.
It is thick. And these should be really nice and sharp, and you're going to want, for some of these details on these images, you're going to want some sharp scissors.
Mhm.
And then, I meant to look, does anybody have a scissor sharpener in their stash?
No.
No? I
You
meant
would
to look
think.
for some and I totally forgot. So you can sharpen your scissors, but the other thing you want to make sure with your scissors is that they're free of goo, right? So just be careful when cleaning that. I have actually found, I know a lot of people use Goo Gone, but actually rubbing alcohol and a cotton
Yes.
cloth will take the adhesive off as well. And then you don't have to actually clean the oily residue from the Goo Gone off. So rubbing alcohol works really well, and that's actually what I use. Because I'm not gonna lie, I typically use these interchangeably with sticky adhesive and foam. Who else who else does that? Okay. Who else is guilty of that? But if you do get a lot of buildup, you can use rubbing alcohol and one of those like cotton panels. All right. And so I'm gonna start making a card. Who else is making a card? So
Me.
let me ask you, everybody, who else got colored cardstock in their kit?
I did.
Okay, you did not, Diane?
Trouble is, it's bright yellow and nothing else is. Or very little else is.
No, I
And Diane,
didn't.
you didn't
I
get
can't,
any?
and
Probably
I
because
can't
of the
find
rainbow.
the booklet either. I don't know. I gotta, no, I
All
didn't
right,
get
I am so sorry. I'm gonna hook you up.
it.
No,
Okay.
that's weird that you didn't get the booklet. That's, well, that's kinda not weird. Sometimes that happens with the manufacturing, but I'll get you hooked up. So
Hey, it could
actually,
be
you know
me.
what?
It could be me because I was packing for a crop, so I'll
You,
figure it out.
uh, hold the phones. I,
My goodness.
who else has I don't know what I did with all the kits. All right, I'll find it in a little bit. All right, who's fussy cutting? All right, so we're gonna start fussy cutting. I'm gonna fussy cut. You guys fussy cut. I'm gonna look for those 2 kits. I'm gonna look for the birthday one and the rainbow one. And I'll be right back. My store's not that big, so I'm just right here, see? What
Where
did
did
I
this go?
these kits?
Goodness.
You know, for such a small store, stuff gets lost
Why?
rather easily. I just had those kits earlier today.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the actual kits that you guys got. I had a whole stack of them. I was helping Tracy when she bought hers,
Correct.
and then I put them somewhere.
I wasn't paying attention either.
You
Yeah,
had
and
them
then I was
stacked right on the
making
table.
they were, but then I moved everything when I had to holy smokes. Okay. I'm going to stop looking because it's going to come up. The other thing I wanted to real quick share with you is, have you guys heard of these things? These snackle boxes,
Snackle box.
I just saw
right?
them online.
So this is what I've been putting all my fun stuff in for all my cards when I do these kits. So I have a bunch of coordinating gems and stuff to match. This does not go in there. And then I have some pre-cut arches that I had left over from a card class I had done. I have some ribbon. I have some of the uniquely creative little doilies and then those pre-cut scallops and then some lace. So just kind of like bits and pieces that were left over from other kits. And then I have some pre-cut sentiments in here. And I had done some fussy cutting earlier, so I have some of the fussy cutting items in these bins. And so these are fun to have for all your little bits and pieces. And then it has a lid that snaps on, which is really nice. So I'm going to be drawing from my decoration from here when I get to decorating. I don't understand what happened to those zip pouches.
Get down.
So, all right, who's cutting what? Who's cutting bees? Who's cutting flower? Who has flowers? Okay, not who has flowers. Who doesn't have flowers in their on their cut aparts?
2 poinsettias count as a flower.
Yes.
Okay.
So Diane, do you have flowers?
Yes, a lot of flowers. Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because you're doing the rainbow garden. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a
I sent you the wrong
pretty
kit.
bunch of
You
flowers.
definitely have a lot of flowers. So everybody has flowers, huh? Who okay, then here's this other question I have, because this is always a hot topic. So this is how I cut mine. I kind of try to cut close and just cut the image itself out. And I want you to tell me if you guys do this too.
I
And
do
I
the
just
same.
okay, and get it separated from the main part, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. And then I'm going to cut the star. And then here's another little thing I do. And it's so much, not so much on this that I see, but sometimes like on here, see the little nubbins,
Mm-hmm.
the antennas. Sometimes I just cut them. Nobody's going to know that they're missing, right? And
Yes.
they're really delicate. Nobody's going to say, "Oh my gosh, your butterfly is missing its antennas." They're not going to say it.
You
But
can't find
sometimes
his leg.
I'll cut some of these off too. I'm like, "You know what? I don't feel like cutting that today. I'm just going to lop it right off." Nobody knows the wiser.
They're not gonna know.
Right?
Yeah.
So don't stress about it and make it fun. Now, my next question is who fussy cuts and leaves a border and who fussy cuts right on?
Border,
Border,
Okay.
Border.
except when
So
I make
that's
a
the-
mistake.
little tiny border.
Yeah, I'm a border person too, except for um well, even this, but sometimes well, this I would probably use my paper trimmer. But if I know I like this one, like okay, so this would be a perfect one. I would actually cut this right on the edge and I'd lop that little bow thing off.
Uh,
So sometimes I do cut right on, but it has to be like a thick, like a thick image, not delicate and stuff.
Yes.
So that's how I cut. And then, there's the whole thing of you move the paper, right?
Yes.
And don't close your scissors all the way. Who's using their brand new Cutter Bee scissors?
Me,
Me,
And how are you liking them on the paper?
I love it.
It's
It's
great.
the
They're great.
paper's thick.
It is thick, right? I
Yeah,
think
it
it's
wasn't.
210 GSM.
I just fussy cut and then not make a card because I need other colors.
Oh yeah, like black and what other colors are you going
Well,
to add?
I mean, this is so floral and striped and very busy paper, and I need some solids to back it up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
to mute it down.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But I can fussy cut the ones I want and then cut the prints that I want to cut.
yeah. So I'm gonna what was I gonna say? So I'm gonna cut a few flowers out, and then I think what I might do is do like 2 flowers like this on my card, and then maybe put the fairy right on the center, maybe with the mushroom. And that's what I think that's what I'm gonna go with. I just totally made that up just now, just so everybody knows. I'm totally winging this, but it sounds good. And then I'm definitely this card definitely is screaming it needs some stickles. And I understand what you're saying, Holly. I think that's why I used a lot of black on
Well,
my
yeah, today when I made the cards, I used a lot of black and shaped whites and things like just to
yeah,
break up the patterns on it. But that doesn't mean I can't sit here and fussy cut the ones I want to make.
yeah, and then put them to the side. And
Right.
then who here joined the World Fussy Cutting Facebook group?
I did.
Me.
Did you? Okay,
Yes.
there's like almost 3,000 people in that group now.
Wow.
Yeah. And just so everybody knows, World Fussy Cutting Day, it was my idea.
Awesome.
I'm so proud of myself. So I brought
Really?
it to I brought it to
I
the
get to
crafters
blame
home
you
group.
for this aggravation.
Yes.
I hate the
So
fussy cut.
what happened was, so out here, there is a fiber art store in Mattituck in the town Holly lives in, and I follow her on social media, and she kept posting like knit in public day and all this, and I was like, paper crafters need something, and so I
Yeah.
started thinking to myself, what is something that paper crafters could do in public where they wouldn't need to, bring everything? And so I was like, fussy cutting, even though I know a lot of people don't like it. And so we were having a crafters home meeting and I brought it up to everybody. And at that time, they were looking at trying to do something in honor of Sharon. And it kind of was just compounded. And that's how we ended up with World Fussy Cutting Day.
Perfect.
So
That is
exciting,
awesome.
right?
Yes.
Very exciting. So it's really great that you get to do a little hobby that you enjoy or do a hobby you enjoy and do it for a cause and for a purpose and for a reason. And there's been I don't know if you guys have been seeing, there's been some really great video content on
Yes.
education for it. Not just on the group, but from some of the local store or not independent store owners and some of the manufacturers and stuff. And it's been awesome. And I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, I'm talking to Charlie.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you something, and I don't know if you can see it. There is like a little very faint petal here
It's
that's
gone.
getting lopped off. It's gone. It
It's
cut
gone.
off. There's no ink. You can't see it.
So long, farewell.
So bye-bye petal. That will be removed. I love these card kits too because they just well, I just again love their paper, but I like that they have a little bit of the fussy cutting and the die cuts. So you get a little bit of both,
A little
you
bit of
know?
a reprieve.
Yeah,
No,
right? And honestly, these cut apart sheets, oh man, I know it takes a while to cut them out, but they go a long way.
I would have to agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
There's
like
some
and then I don't know if you guys like Uniquely Creative, but they also I think that well they do. They have some cut apart sheets that are available. It's 2 sheets for like $2 and something cents and you can download them. They print really nice. I didn't print the ones that she put out yet, but I have done previous ones. And what you wanna do if you're gonna do those, because there's one pretty blue one. I think I shared it on social media today, but just scale to printer because they are scaled to print on that metric system, so you would need a slightly larger paper. So if you print it as it downloads, it will actually cut off during your printing. So just scale to print and, it'll resize for your 8.5 by 11. And then the other thing I found out through troubleshooting, I know I use the hammer mill paper a lot. Don't print on that. That is, I use a laser printer. You can probably do it on an inkjet printer, but on a laser printer, the way the printer runs, it ended up double printing or shadowing everything because the image lays on the glass, or whatever, and then the paper kind of picks it up. So that paper is so smooth that it doesn't really adhere to the ink doesn't really adhere to the paper when it's going through. So you definitely want kind of a porous ink. But the fussy cut sheets are a lot of fun, and, when you buy the download, you can print it off as much as you want. So if you wanted to make a bunch of cards for your friends and stuff, they're a really great price point, and you get a lot of images. And usually when Tracy makes them, she also includes sentiments on there too.
Do you recommend just like the 65-pound recollections then to print, say, on an inkjet?
So, I guess you could. I mean, I'm a 110-pound kinda chick,
I
but
kind of
yeah,
like that too. But I
yeah,
was wondering ink wise, like how vibrant. I guess that
yeah.
might depend on your printer though, too.
And I think it will depend on how white your paper is, right? Because not all papers are kind of different kinds of whites.
True, like a
I
bright white
use,
versus
what I was using is, uh, I think I bought it at BJ's. It is, hold on, I have it handy.
is it a yellow?
Yeah, it's like the yellow blacky one. Oh, actually, I might have bought it at Walmart. I lied. Pen and gear. Pen plus gear. This is not what I use in my you guys can't see that. This is not what I use in my everyday crafting.
Okay.
But when I want to print inexpensive stuff for the hang in the store on cardstock, this is what I've been using. It's 94 bright. It's not focusing it. Hold on. Let me stop moving it. It will focus.
That's what I use. I use that
Yeah.
Okay.
same paper.
It's
And that's with an inkjet?
110, but it's not so 110 it's very thin. It almost feels like 65. It's not your thick 110. Like the paper we're cutting on, I think is too let me see, it says on the thing. The paper we're cutting on and feels way thinner. Even this cardstock feels way much thinner than anything in our
Okay.
card kit. And it says it's 110. So
Okay.
typically what I do is I and unfortunately, it gets expensive because sometimes you can only buy paper and reams.
Yeah.
I
I don't
have
mind that though myself.
I don't either, but when I'm trying to figure out which one I wanna use, it gets expensive. So I
Yeah.
have bought the Staples 110 because I was trying to find a cardstock for my because you guys the people who buy my kits know I use that expensive cardstock. Or not
Yes.
expensive, the heavy cardstock, I'm sorry, not expensive, the heavy cardstock. I was trying to replace that cardstock, and so I was shopping around, and I tried all different kinds of 110-pound, but they are definitely not made the same. This really feels like 65-pound, maybe even less. It almost feels like construction paper.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Andrea, I
yeah.
used to buy that paper before COVID, and it seems like over the last few years, it feels to me to be a lot thinner than it used to be. It still has
Okay.
the same markings for the 110, but I agree with you. I don't think that feels like a true 110. It's a lot thinner
Yeah.
now.
And the 110 has to do with I mean, the 110 has to do with so many things. Um, when they give that weight, so 110 pound from one manufacturer is not gonna be the same as another.
Mm.
That's why if you feel like Spellbinder's 100-pound cardstock, their color cardstock, it's heavy. It feels like 110, but it's
Mhm.
100. So, it has something to do with the pulp and the sheets, like the actual sheet size it gets and all that stuff, and there's, like, this whole science to it. So, unfortunately, you can't just say, "Oh, I'm gonna go buy a 110-pound cardstock," and think they're all made the same because that's not actually how that works. So,
Now
I
you
typically
use the laser though. Has anybody tried it with just an inkjet?
um, I have an inkjet, but I haven't tried it. I'm not the hammer mill, I think the hammer mill would work well as long as when you remove it from the tray, you let it dry.
Mm,
Because I have a feeling that inkjet, even though it's gonna s it's to it prints into the paper, I still think it's gonna sit on the surface a little bit because it is such a smooth surface.
right.
So I think it would be fine, but you would have to give it some drying time
That
for that
makes
ink
sense.
to absorb. If I have time to, experiment with it, I'll do that and then post it on the Facebook.
Okay, perfect.
Because I do have I actually, honestly, I was printing fussy cut sheets for the event in Pennsylvania, and to send them some from the World Fussy Cutting Day sheets they had put out, and
Uh-huh.
I thought I was grabbing that paper I showed you from Walmart,
Uh-huh.
and, I had hammer mill, it was on top of it, and I was like and I knew it was, but I was like, "Oh, it'll be fine." Yeah,
And it
no,
wasn't fine.
and it wasn't. And because, I have to test everything, like, 5 times to make sure, I
Which
printed
we thank you for.
yeah, thanks. So
Yeah, good
I
job.
did end up printing probably 4 or 5 times, and, yeah, it's definitely it's a no-go on that one, I would say. Yeah, I was like, "Nah," and then it was like, "Okay, now I think I know why." So I walked myself through. Um, so how many pieces has everybody fussy cut?
2.
Oh gosh. 1, 3,
I'm on my
2.
2nd.
9, 10,
Okay, so Holly,
13.
you say 2?
13.
Yeah.
Hey.
13? Let's see, Tracy.
She
Oh,
started
wow.
early on. She's been cutting right along. Good girl.
Yeah.
Nice job. And what'd you say, Brenda?
5.
5,
Yay.
okay. And Diane?
I'm maybe 10 or
10's good.
11.
Nice.
I gotta find those kits. They're probably under the table.
Don't laugh. I think you did put them there.
Well, I put them on the side of the table, but then I moved them because I was making sure the inventory in the computer was right on the website.
Because
Before I
remember, I
left, you
bought
had
another
them.
kit today and I thought you went under the table.
Yeah, but
No.
after that,
The
before I
front
left,
table.
got them on top of the table.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but then
And I was
I
gone.
yeah, after you left because then I couldn't remember where I put them again. But they might be over on under this. No. See this, Holly was helping me find my phone earlier because I did the same thing with my phone. Although I didn't actually hide my phone, it was in plain sight. I just wasn't looking very well.
Happens. I do it with my glasses all the time.
But there's like a stack of them like this big. So
Didn't put them with the partial kit.
oh, I found them.
Where were they?
They were where they were when you came to the store. I put them back. Okay, so let's check for Diane because Diane's getting the birthday kit. And it looks like you would have gotten, oh, the birthday kit has no color cardstock either. I'm wondering if they changed, this is a more recent kit. I'm wondering if they changed their kit no, there's purple in here and black. Okay, so I'm going to swap this. I'll send this out to you, Diane, so you can have this. And
Too,
there is
though.
a pamphlet, so I don't know what happened.
It's okay.
No, I'm sending you the right one.
No, you
Um,
should, you don't have to.
That's the way we roll here. So
Oh
I'm gonna,
my God. Well, thank you.
you're welcome. So I'll get this out to you, and there is a pamphlet, and there is. In the meantime, have fun fussy cutting that rainbow
Charlie,
one.
no. No.
There's purple. Oh, and yellow. It's not black. It's black. It was black sentiments, but there's purple and yellow cardstock in this one. I wonder if this is the same color yellow Holly got. This one's pretty though.
Bright
Oh,
yellow.
it is
Yeah, it's
pretty. It is
pretty.
pretty.
Yeah,
I
that's the
like it.
same color, but it doesn't go with any of the yellows in the kit.
Oh,
What kit did you get, Holly?
The bees.
Ah.
The bees.
okay.
And
So
most
we'll
of
get
it
that
is
out.
very gold and yellowish brown and
I mean, look at this. Look at this little rabbit,
And that's so pretty.
right?
is that the cute little rabbit?
Yeah, look.
Aw.
Isn't he
Oh, that's so
adorable?
cute. That is so
He is cute. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this. No, no. So I'm guessing is everybody here a card maker?
Both.
Both?
Card
Okay.
maker and scrapbooker.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that trade. And you do
Oh.
mini albums.
Look at my bunny.
Oh,
Oh, that's
he's
gosh, that's so
cute.
cute.
Oh, look at this one.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh,
Paper's stinking gorgeous.
Yes.
oh,
I
it
love-
is.
Well, you know, Andrea, that I'm a real scrapbooker and fussy cutter, so
Yes, Holly is definitely really into those too. I love this paper pack.
It is so pretty.
It really is.
And it's purple.
It is purple. I know. So here's another question I have. Oh, this one's pretty too. Who makes their cards on a card panel and then glues it to the card base? Who glues directly to the card base?
I think it
Both.
depends. Yeah, I was going to say both as well.
Yeah. What
Yep.
can you give me reasons why it depends? I'm just being nosy.
Mm,
In my
there-
case, it depends on what I have available, what goes with what. Like today, I did one on just, one piece and the other were layered.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I would say if it's more layers, it'll be off. I don't know. You know what? If I'm copying,
Uh-huh.
I'll do it right on.
Really?
If I'm copying, if I am trying, if being creative myself, creating a base myself, then
Uh-huh.
it's off.
Okay, that makes sense because you have something you already know what you're going towards, so you know you're not really gonna be ruining a card base.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense. I like it. So how's the weather in Florida, Brenda?
It was nice today. It was there was a nice breeze, and then it was like in the mid 70s, which was
Oh,
nice.
that is nice. I think I heard on the way back to the store this evening, they said it was 56 in Aquaba. Well, they said Riverhead, but same thing. Not same thing, but you know what I mean.
Right.
But 52 in Sag Harbor.
Wow.
Ooh, South
Yeah,
Shore.
yeah.
Where in Florida are you?
Fort Myers?
Okay, so West Coast.
Yes.
Nice. We have a place in Clearwater
Oh,
Beach.
I'm about 2 hours from there.
South, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Straight down.
Yep.
Straight down 75.
So do you have any paper crafting stores in your area, Brenda?
Funny story, when I first moved here in 2001, there was 14 in Lee County.
Whoa.
Whoa.
There's currently one.
Oh,
Yeah. That's, I
holy
hate to say it
smokes.
like that. That seems to be the norm. Like,
I know. It's so sad.
I agree.
It's
Yeah.
gonna get
'Cause
sadder.
my
Okay.
sister came down short, like, I don't know, within the year and a half after we moved down here, and we spent the day hitting all the different craft stores
Oh,
just to see like what they had and stuff.
How fun is
And
that?
yeah,
that
it
would
was
be
great.
awesome.
It was phenomenal. We had the best time. And then there was a couple that we didn't manage to make when she was here. So I had ventured out and saw a few of them with some other friends. Um, I do have a craft group that I belong to, or card group, whatever. And it was another coworker from I work at the sheriff's office, and we have an intranet, and this particular coworker was a close to my heart consultant, and she posted
Mm.
on our intranet she wanted to do a mommy and me club. And so it was like you could bring your kid. And so I reached out to her and I said, well, what's the age limit for the child? And she said, whatever. And when she first started, she had, I think there was like 10 of us that all had kids that were high school or college age. And then there was another 10 or 8 that had kids that were in elementary school. So she started a group, and the older ones met on Saturday night and the younger ones met Saturday afternoon. And we'd get together once a month and make cards.
Nice.
There is still 5 of us from the original adult, with the, older kids that still get together.
Oh, how
And
nice.
this
That's
was back
cool.
like in 2013.
Wow.
That's
10,
awesome.
12
Like,
years.
yeah,
Great.
she's since retired from the sheriff's office, but we still do card club. There's about 10 in the group, but the initial core 5 are still there, and people come and kind of go, because we had one lady that was there and then she moved up to Alabama to be closer to her son. But we still like keep in contact with her, and she found a nice card group up there. Um, so she'll post the cards that they make, and then she's in our chat, so she'll see the cards that we make.
Oh, that's cool.
And then in
would have-
July we do
No.
because I'm off on Wednesdays during the week. So in July, because most of the group is like either teachers or in the education field.
Mhm.
So there's
Mhm.
like 5 or 6 of us that will get together every Wednesday in July and make Christmas cards.
Oh,
That's great.
cool.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's a good group of ladies.
That's really cool.
And actually, the one that started that group was the one that introduced me to Sharon, because when she retired, her and her husband have a fifth wheel, and they're both from Buffalo.
Oh.
So she found Sharon's store the first year she retired because she was looking for, she ended up taking a coloring class because that was
Uh-huh.
Sharon's other passion. And so, and she says, oh, the store is great. And then Sharon was doing, because of COVID, she was doing online Zoom classes where she would
Uh-huh.
do, she'd call it Stamp Camp, and she'd
Yep.
put the kids together, and then you'd get on and watch her, do them, or, explain how to do them or whatever. And we'd get together, and that's how we first started. And then we got into the Maker Mania stuff, and
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
That's awesome that you've had that crafting group for so long. That
Yeah.
I
because
agree.
yeah, because I have some people come in to the store and they're like, I was in a group, I was trying to find another group, but most of them are actually not paper crafters. Like I've had a couple that were like, I had one woman come in, she did that no pin ornament or the no sewing quilt ornament. Remember I
Uh-huh.
trained her last
Yes.
year? She was trying to not replace, but all the people in her group had left and moved and she still wanted to do it. But she's a snowbird as well. So she's not here that frequently. Um,
Gotcha.
but yeah, so they and then I had someone else same thing with fiber arts with I think quilting or something. Someone was like, "Yeah, I had a group, but everybody kind of either their family stuff that's going on and um I think that happens a lot. And unfortunately, unless there's like one really solid core person, right? It's hard to maintain that
Yep.
sometimes.
Yeah, we got one girl. So one lady that was in it, she was a Stampin' Up consultant, and the other
Uh-huh.
one was a Close to My Heart consultant.
And now they're both
And
stamping up.
yep. So now one of them puts a schedule out. She'll pick a date, one day each month, one Saturday each month, and then she'll like mail it out to everybody so everybody knows in advance when it's going to be. And she does it for like 6 months at a time. So like
Oh, nice.
in January to June, and then from June to December. And then usually our December club is we get together and we just do something different, whether it be go out to lunch, and we do a little, tiny gift exchange. Last year we
Uh-huh.
went to a ceramics store
Oh,
and
fun.
made ceramics. This year we found a lady that's doing those, those wood signs that are all like layered pieces and whatever.
Mhm.
We found a lady that's doing those that's local, and she actually does parties. So she'll come to your house and she brings everything that you need.
Oh, fun. How
That's
cool
it.
is that?
You did kids together. So that's what we're gonna do this year for our December group instead of doing a card or whatever.
Oh, that's cool. Those you're talking like the boards with either your name or welcome or whatever, right?
Here I can show you two that I've done already.
Okay, I'm thinking. So has anybody made a card yet?
Not
I did,
yet.
but it was a copy. Oh, look at that.
Oh, cute. So like home decor. That's what I meant to say.
Yes. Yes. That's what I
Very
did.
nice. Oh, I love that. So ironically, I have 12 of those wooden boards like that sitting in my kitchen.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I was supposed to have a class on. I, I bought all the flowers and everything.
Oh gosh. Yeah, these are all like she has a laser, so like all the pieces are laser cut and they're all just like
Oh,
brown. And
they're
then
uh-huh.
all wood?
she brings the paint and brushes and glue, and
Okay.
you pick your colors and you just put it all together.
That's cool. So was it you, Tracy, that asked if it's all wood?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
cool.
So
That's so
it's a
cool.
lot. It was a lot of fun. And her prices aren't bad. She only charges like $45.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, she charges $45 for it. And if you want to if you do a second one, it's only 25.
Wow.
Yep. And she does ornaments at Christmas time that are maybe about 4 inches in diameter.
Uh-huh.
Um, and she charges, I think, 12 for those, but if you buy more than one, the price drops down to 10.
Wow.
And I believe she ships.
Huh.
Very nice.
And she includes everything. Like, and I'm not talking like one or two paintbrushes. I'm talking like a pack of paintbrushes. And then
Huh.
remember when you're in school, the little or like with the paint by numbers, the containers that are all like
Yeah.
attached together. That's what she gives you in the when you take it home.
Oh, nice.
And everything's all like shrink wrapped together so you don't lose any of the pieces while you're traveling home. And she gives you
That's
little tiny
cool.
bottles of wood glue to be able to glue them together.
That's nice.
Yeah, she does she also does like local craft shows and stuff.
Oh. Yeah, that stuff typically sells pretty well at craft shows.
Yeah, that's how we stumbled across her.
Yeah.
Cool.
But and she lives in the same town I live in, so it makes it even nicer.
Oh yeah, for
A
sure.
lot more convenient.
Yeah. That's cool. We have stuff, I think, we have stuff out here like that. Well, usually the ones I know usually have to come out from like further out west or Nassau County, but they're
Right.
expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. Her pricing is phenomenal.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't been paying attention to the time. Oh, it's 7:30. Okay. This is what so when we have classes at the store, it's very chillax.
Yeah.
And we just do whatever. As
Is-
long as, everybody finishes their project. I don't pay attention to time. Um, okay, so we have till 8. So we have some more time to just fussy cut. So so I'm making this card. Can you ladies see it?
Yes.
Super simple. I think I might put that back there. I'm just building these layers and I have this
Love the
dragonfly.
layers. You're so good with that.
Sometimes, not always, but thank you. Sometimes I'm a hot mess. Like I showed Holly and my husband. I was making and I think I posted it, but I did this one. And where's the arch one? This is from one of the cut apart sheets from Uniquely Creative.
Yes.
And this one took me a long time. This took me probably like an hour or two to figure out the layering.
Looks
Um,
good.
Can you
It's
hold
beautiful.
it sideways? I want to
like that.
see the layers. Yeah.
Oh
Look at
yeah.
that.
Very nice.
Yeah, but it took me a
Nice.
while. And it has another card I made with it that's arch, but I don't know why. That one I don't think I showed on social media because which I will probably because I wanted to start posting cards that don't make the cut. I thought that would be fun to start showing those.
Yeah.
But usually what ends up happening is I end up destroying, like ripping them apart to try and make the cut, and then I have nothing to share because I've tried to rework it, but I don't know where it went. It's when I find it, I'll post that too. I'll make it didn't make the cut. It's cute. My husband actually, I think Holly liked the other one better too.
Which one?
That arch one I showed you with the
Oh, yeah.
Christmas today.
I thought you showed me today too, and it was very pretty.
Yeah, I might have showed everybody that came into the store. Diane, how you doing?
You still cutting?
Good. I got glue on my hands. I'm gluing something. Or I'm attempting to make a card.
Oh, you're gonna do great.
You know what my problem is? I got this one piece of paper that's got butterflies on it. So it's totally directional. Then I turn around to the other side, and that's the side I'm using, which has flowers on the bottom and the top. And I can't tell which one's upside down and which one isn't.
Let me see.
Okay, wait a minute.
Oh yeah, I use that too. You want me to see mine?
Tell me which one looks upside down. That's because the butterfly's that way. See?
Yeah, I would
So
do
I'm
the other
wondering,
way then, but I use that. I'm almost positive I use that paper on mine.
so I'm just wondering if the butterflies are, up and down on one side. Then do I just flip it right over and that side should be straight up and down? You know what I
Yes,
mean?
yes.
Yeah.
Now
Okay.
I think is this it? Oh, I keep forgetting it.
Yeah, that's it. All right. So, oh, well, no.
It's a
Yeah,
different
that's
tip.
it. That's it. Okay, show me again. Show me again.
I think
how you did it.
I did it this way because I
And then
wanted
I
the
was gonna
flowers.
do
There
it
it is.
this
Yes.
way.
Yeah, but I think it goes this way.
It could go either way, is what you think, maybe?
I think so, but I
Okay, good.
also hold
You
on.
do it.
If it can go either way, then I'm great, you know?
I cut mine. So that's why this sticker is here. I
Oh,
actually
maybe
cut
I
it.
should make it, maybe I should make it side to side.
You
Like
could
one
do
of these
that,
open up from the bottom card.
but you can also cut it.
Well, I
So
already
I
got it
actually cut
glued and
mine.
ready to stick to a
Oh, okay,
base.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
I'm
never
waving it around, I got glue on the back. Is what, maybe
I
that's what I'm gonna
love
do.
this one. This paper is so gorgeous.
I'm gonna make this side to side.
And this one, this one,
Yeah, that is really pretty.
gorgeous. Here's the butterfly. I'll wait till you're done, Diane.
Okay, now I got it. It's just the little gnomes. I'm not a gnome person,
Well, you're
you know,
gonna have dogs
but
here soon.
what? But you don't have, oh.
But see the
Okay,
butterflies?
yeah, yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, I use the
That looks
butterfly.
really good. And I like that circle. So I don't have where I'm at a circle punch or a circle die, but
Okay.
I'm trying to make it what I have.
So
But
the
I
other
will
thing I
do that.
did with this is actually full butterfly, but it was too much for me, so that's why I put this purple in the back to break it up.
I got you. That's how I feel too. I feel like some
Yeah,
of it's too busy and just like
yeah,
it's just like what Holly was saying. It's like you got to have some kind of a just a
Break it
plain.
up.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's true for a lot
Oh,
of
geez.
paper collections. So you just have to find ways. So like on this one, oh, I had other cards. I
Yeah,
had
I like
another
what you
one.
did there.
This one I also broke up because this was full. This is a
That is
full
an
panel.
excellent idea.
And then I just broke it up with a little strip here, and
Okay, I
then
think
on
that's
this
what I'll do.
one, I broke it with this strip here,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
right?
Okay. Yeah, that
And
helps.
that is and you're gonna probably with these kits, that's kind of how it runs because they definitely love the repetitive pattern in the back on the B side.
Mm-hmm.
Times I'm trying to find like this one. I will not be using this background. This will not go on
Yeah.
any card I make. I
Yeah, I
will
don't, wouldn't be able to find it. Oh, but look at that.
Yeah, so I lucked out that she's cute and pretty and I will definitely be using her, but this is not my cup of tea. I personally can't do anything with this. That's
I
not
mean,
how
the only
my
thing I could think is some kind of strips, but I got no clue. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not good with the
I
repetitive
ended up
pattern like
using,
this or even this. Like I'm not gonna be using this.
mm-hmm.
This is not my cup of tea. Let's
Yeah.
ooh, pretty.
but that
Wow,
was
that's
using
cute.
that one's thing, that one paper you were using, that you were
Let me
saying
see.
you
Let's
wouldn't
see.
use.
Let's see again. Let's see it
Okay.
again.
Yeah, but it's gorgeous,
Wait a minute,
Tracy.
I can't. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful.
That's some nice
Wow.
layering.
Wow.
Totally by the book. I
Yeah.
just changed the sentiment and added sparkle.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Yeah, it
But
really
you know,
does.
that paper, when you break it up with different things,
Well,
it can work. And I'm not like that normally.
yeah, and you're right. The breaking up really does like this one even too, I would have to break up.
100%.
Yeah. And that's another thing I always forget that is a nice little extra element to your cards is just even tearing your paper. And like I said, on this one, I roughed my edges up here. See, can you see it's torn there?
Mm-hmm.
Just you could take your scissor blade or a edge distressor and just distress the edges a little bit. That helps add a texture and break up the color too. And tearing it helps a lot. Which I always forget, some of these very simple older techniques I forget about.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
So, yeah, it's that's why sometimes I think it's really good to craft with other people
I miss
because
those crops like that.
yeah, it's funny you said that because I told you about the fundraiser thing. I gotta figure that out.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. See, these antennas, they're getting lopped off. That's way too fine for me.
I did that with mine.
Yeah, no, thank you. So who's been to a crop recently besides Diane? Because Diane's lucky right now she's at one. Who else has been to a crop recently in this past year, let's say?
I went to one in Lakeland on the last
Oh.
weekend in September.
Oh, nice. My aunt used to live there. She lived there for, gosh, a long time. And she just moved last year, I think. How was it? Was it at a hotel?
It was at the RP Funding Center or whatever. But
Yeah.
the hotels were in the parking lot, so it was like a short walk every morning. If
Oh,
that, like
cool.
it was super, super easy. It was 167 of us.
Wow.
Um, and they turned it
Holy
into
smokes. What was the name of the crop?
it was Florida. Oh, what the heck was the name of the group? Because she's doing it again next year in October 16th, 17th, and 18th.
Oh, wow.
This was an RV park, did you
Was
say?
that no RP Funding Center?
Oh, RP, okay.
In Lakeland.
What's RP?
It used to be a basketball thing, and then of course they changed their names.
Okay.
So,
Like a professional basketball?
I think so, or like the step down, the step below professional.
Oh, uh-huh.
Let's see, it's Florida, and they turned it into a fundraiser for it's called Better Together, I think, which is um it's called Scrapbook Florida is the group on Facebook, and that's where
Uh-huh.
she posts all the details to all of it and stuff. But the Better Together is like an organization where people can volunteer in all different ways. They can be mentors to kids, they can be like kind of like a foster thing to kids, but they're not really in the foster care system. It's like if their adult like
Rather big sister.
no, if their adult ends up like going to the hospital and has surgery and needs to recover and there's nobody to watch the kids, the families with this group will watch the kids for like a week or two,
Oh,
and
wow.
Oh,
foster them for like a week or two or however long it takes to recover or whatever.
Wow, that's
And
nice.
yeah, so it's like
Really
to
nice.
keep them um out of
Yeah.
foster care, basically. So that you can volunteer by either taking the child, the children in, or you can volunteer by picking them up and bringing them somewhere, or if like the fostering family needed diapers but couldn't get out to get them, then you can volunteer and bring whatever the families need. Um, or you can volunteer to like mentor the kids or help tutor the kids if they're having problems with stuff in school, or there's all different ways that you can volunteer. Well, they made a portion of the stuff from the crop they raised money, and they raised like 3 grand. And then somebody that was at the crop anonymously said, I will match up to three
Oh,
grand. I will match whatever you raise. So we ended up presenting them with a check for over $6,000.
That's
wow.
amazing.
That's
very
awesome.
nice.
Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. You had a 8-foot table. It was 3 days. It was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Um
Wow.
Friday and Saturday were from 10. No, Friday was from 10 in the morning until quarter to 12 at night. Saturday was from 8 in the morning till quarter to 12 at night. And then Sunday was from 10 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and she had like door prizes, and there were 11 vendors there. So like if you wanted to shop, or you forgot something, or just needed a break, you could walk around the outer edge of the room and shop with the vendors. And
Sounds like the ones I used to go to in Pennsylvania.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was my cousin came down from Connecticut
Ah,
Oh,
and came with
cool.
that. Yeah, so
Did your cousin fly or drive?
she flew.
And would she use some of your stuff too?
Yes,
Okay.
she only brought her pictures. I brought
Okay.
ink and paper and whatever. I said you don't need to worry about packing any of that because I have more than enough.
Don't we all, right?
Yeah,
More
right.
than
We
enough.
all.
Amen.
Yeah, because I've been hearing quite a few people traveling to crop, and not like traveling like I drove 5 hours, but I had my vehicle, but like
Right.
flying, traveling. I'm like, um,
How do you do it?
Right.
yeah, like I can't do it in my truck, let alone then try and fly. So
I'm
Well,
always forgetting something.
Well,
yeah.
I have found that doing crops, the easiest way to go into a crop, I mean, I make cards. So what I usually do is I have a bunch of the little ink cubes,
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, huh?
and I keep them in a container, and they've got like a good variety. So I bring
Uh-huh.
this with me and white paper and whatever dyes I want to use, and I color the white pieces whatever color I want, so you don't have to carry all this colored
Oh,
paper.
very smart.
So, and I
That's
usually
smart.
try to bring like like a project in mind, either like
Yeah.
whether it be card kits that I haven't yet put together that, from different things that I've gone to or whatever, or I'll come up with a project and that's all I bring. When I first started going to the local crops and stuff, I was packing so much crap and half of it I never even touched.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now I just pick a couple of things and bring white paper and black paper and my essential dyes, because I have a container that I keep dyes that I use on a
Nice.
regular basis, and it opens up and it has metal sheets in it.
Oh, nice.
And so my ones that I use on a regular basis, that's what I bring with me, and then I color the pieces as I need it.
That's smart.
Saves
Very
from lugging
smart.
a bunch of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I've actually only been bringing like 1 or 2 projects to a crop, and yeah, I still can't even finish 1 or 2 projects. So I'm like, yeah, that's not,
Right.
yeah, like I
Because
can't
you
even,
get to socializing and seeing what
yeah,
everybody else is doing, and
eating and drinking and
yes,
eating, whatever,
yes.
however order. Yeah. Um, okay, let's see here. I'm on the struggle bus. Anybody else? So who's made a card yet?
Well, still trying to work on it.
Anybody? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Anybody making a card?
I'm
Made a
working on it.
card
I made
besides
a card, but it was just a copy. It wasn't a created one.
but it's okay. You made
Yeah, I
one.
made one.
Okay, this is going down. Going down. The other thing I do sometimes, when I'm doing this layering and I'm not really sure, but I'm kind of think I know how I want it, I take a picture before I start moving it.
Right.
Really?
Yes. That way,
Interesting.
if I can't get it back to the way I want it, I have a picture. Because there are sometimes I'm pretty sure that's how I'm gonna want it. And then there's been times where I was pretty sure and I didn't take the picture and I just can't get it back to the way I had wanted it. So I
Ah,
try to do the photo now, and that tends to help me quite a bit. And sometimes I'll take like 3 or 4. I'll just move one piece and then I'll just keep taking the photos until I'll have like 5 photos of the same card, but the elements have moved just slightly, so
slightly.
yeah. And then, oh, I have to have sentiments too. Um, let's see here. Oh, look at this. Perfect. I just found one that says a little fairy dust.
There you
Aw,
go.
Very nice. I'm gonna pop my little fairy up. Um, and so who has more than 10 fussy cut pieces cut? Who's cut more than 10 fussy cutting images?
Me.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I just dropped a bunch in my bag, so I don't know how much I got there. But I don't have more than, I've got 8, maybe 9.
That's a
I cut.
lot.
I got a whole sheet cut.
And I can't believe some are in my bag now. I have to find them.
You got a whole sheet. Did you get the little pieces too, Brenda, like the little stars and all that?
Yep,
Whoa.
I got presents. Ah,
Wow. I have to say, this is my first Zoom like this, and I had a feeling I was gonna like it, which is why I'm gonna try to start teaching more classes this way.
uh-huh.
It is
I love it.
fun.
It is
Yeah,
fun. And I'm gonna be putting the graphic 45 on the calendar hopefully tomorrow. And 4 seats are gonna be I'm gonna do I really don't need to teach it, so I'm not the virtual one isn't really gonna be a teaching. I'm gonna make a video, but the virtual part's gonna be more like a Q&A
okay,
for the workshop instead of because you it's pretty basic cuts and straight up and everything. There's not the homework and there's written directions and I'll have the video, so it's pretty self-explanatory. But just in case, I thought, well, I think it would be good in case people have any questions about anything. So I'm gonna do a I'm gonna have a 4-seat class in the store, and then I'm gonna offer 4 on a virtual. And
oh, cool,
yeah, and I'll do the Zoom event for like 2.5 hours. And we can craft a little bit, craft along a little bit, but I don't think people are really gonna need it. So, but I wanted people to have the option to ask any questions or whatever if they needed to.
right.
And so, I'm gonna do that, and I'm pretty excited about that. And I have to say I like this crafting. I was always like trying to figure out who's done a virtual crop.
I have.
I have
Okay. And
Maker
I
Mania is a
have.
virtual crop, kind of.
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean one where you actually get to talk to the people.
Oh,
Not where people are talking at you. Um, I've always wondered about how those went, and I've heard a few people, and after this, I'm like, I guess I think I could get down with it.
right.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
I
It's
would
nice
like
to,
it if you did it
yeah.
because I
I
can't come to your store.
Oh
Right.
yeah, and I had to tell you, well, my store is very tiny. I would give you a little tour, but I'm afraid I will push a button that I don't mean to. But my store, right, ladies, my store is very tiny. It's like I don't even think it's like 400 square feet.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, it's perfect. Um,
How far from Port Jeff are you?
what would you guys say? 25 minutes? 30 minutes? 40
Yeah,
minutes?
I'd say 30 to 40. Depends
Okay.
on the traffic and the season.
I totally went like around the whole clock there. Or are you coming to Port Jefferson?
Well, when I visit in Connecticut, I visit in Stratford, which is like
Okay.
20 minutes from Port Jeff to take
Uh-huh.
the ferry over. So I think my cousin and I, the next time I come up, are gonna see if we can work it out to where we can come over.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there used to be a crop in was it maybe it was Stamford, because 'cause they're, like, right next to not right next to each other, but kinda close to each other, right? Stratford
They're,
and Stamford?
they're like
Stan
40 minutes apart.
Yeah. And I used to go there was a big crop up there, this was gosh. Tracy, did you know Gail Volk?
Does not sound familiar.
Okay, so when she lived here, which I'm saying maybe was like 20 it was probably like 2012. There was a huge crop up there and we went, I think twice. It was awesome. We took the ferry. It was
Mm.
amazing. Hmm. And I used to, well, I used to, when I drilled up there, I obviously went up there all the time. I love this card. Are you seeing my card here?
I need to
Yes,
zoom
it's
in
very
on it.
cute.
Oh, I love it.
I just
Yeah,
have to
it's
do this little
great.
thing and then I'm gonna add, I just can't decide where,
That's perfect for it.
I think I want the sentiment up here.
Yeah, I like it up top.
Yeah, me too. I'm going with it. And then I'll add my glitter glue. And so this is kind of how, I love these kits because you get so many elements to work with. It makes it easy. And then the other thing is these kits, oh, I don't have it here. I don't. But I do have this, which I did at Maker Mania. Sorry, I had to. These kits are great for these ones, which I did for the Maker Mania. The A2.
Mhm.
So, like, if you have some paper left over and you just want to make a little A2 flip album, these kits are perfect to use up some of those elements.
I love that thing, that
I do too.
design.
It's so much fun, right? And then here's another
Yes.
one I did. This was with some leftover paper from another card kit. I just
Oh,
love
that's
this.
nice.
And then yeah, this one I made a pocket in the
Yeah,
center.
that's great. They're great.
And
Those
this one I never finished either. Story of my life.
oh, I like that.
Yeah, and this is leftover from a 6x6 pad as well. And then I didn't finish. This was for I was doing a demo on
Oh, I
Facebook.
love that.
And then here, this is from that collection that you have. Well, it's the same paper collection, but this is from the 12x12. But this is the Rainbow Garden, and I made this. I had leftover chipboard and a little piece of the cinch wire, so I made a little cinch book with it. And I just cut the
Mm.
pattern paper and some white cardstock, and I put some of the
Oh, that's so
Love it.
cute.
3x4 elements in it and trimmed it. Here's some of the
Yeah, that's great.
dragonfly paper, and then this, I love this. So pretty. So this was some of the leftovers from
Oh, I love that.
the paper collection, and, here's some of this is the butterfly, but this is the 12x12 paper from the butterfly, so it's on a larger scale, but,
Hmm.
so easy to put something like this together with some leftover stuff. I love it. Love it. Alright, let's see, what time is it? I'm not in a rush, but oh, it's 8 o'clock. Um, I don't want to keep people, and I know it's getting late. So we are gonna do some games. Really, one of them I'm just gonna draw a name, and I have some prizes. So let me finish my card, and then we'll do that. I'm just gonna put my little sentiment strip up here. Who loves foam?
Me.
Me.
Okay,
Me.
here's a question. If you could only pick glitter or foam, this one's a good one. What would
Oh,
you pick?
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd pick foam.
Really?
Foam and I'd use glitter paper. Would that work?
No glitter, Diane.
Well,
But
I mean, it'd be glitter paper, not glitter throwing it on.
here you go though. Let me give you a compromise. Glitter, and then you can use cardstock behind here instead of foam.
Yeah, I would I would choose glitter
Yep.
even if I couldn't do
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works for me.
Okay. So there's my compromise for
Compromise.
everything. But I'm gonna ask that question on Facebook. See what people say. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Who is using tape runner and who is using glue?
Blue.
Blue.
Who's using both? Okay,
I
what
did
was that
tape
again?
runner today.
Tape
Glue.
runner?
Blue.
Glue?
Glue.
Glue. There we are. That's my card minus the stickles I'm gonna add. And maybe some bling, some purple gems.
Nice.
Love it.
Super
Very nice.
cute, right?
Super
So
cute.
that was so fun. Oh my gosh, I think I'm addicted to doing this now.
I think we all are
I
going to be.
huh?
I think we're all going to be.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that would be fun with this on to do would be making stuff with these,
Oh yeah.
Mm.
right?
Oh,
So,
that's cute.
right?
With
Look
what?
at talk
Oh,
about
yeah. The
some
books.
cute,
Oh
look at
my
those
God,
critters,
that's cute. Who makes
right?
that?
Ciao Bella. Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen that before. That's beautiful.
This kind of reminds me of your rabbit, Brenda,
Mm.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just love this book. So this I thought would be a fun one to do. Maybe I'll do something with this and we could make little tags. Because that's the other thing. All these cut aparts are also fabulous for tags, like
Nice.
little gift tags and everything.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a great idea.
Yeah, to use up all those bits and pieces. All right, so let's see here. Oh, I was gonna get the prizes. So here's what we have for prizes. So one of the prizes is this really cool stamp and die set from Sizzix. It's a Christmas one, and so you get both the stamp and die. And then another prize is going to be this stamp and die set, which this one's a lot of fun for backgrounds. I don't know if I want to part with this. Just kidding. I kind of don't, but I will. And then lastly, the last prize is this little set, and this is from Paper Rose. And I know I said, oh, I have a Bow Bunny prize. I have to pull that out. So this is a 6x6. This is the Christmas holly, which I believe is this one of this year's Christmas releases from Paper Rose. And then you will also, whoever wins this will also get the embossed die cuts.
Get.
These are the ones where you just pop out. Pretty, isn't it?
Very.
Oh, very nice.
Love
And
the
then
buttons.
a Merry
Beautiful.
Sentiment sheets. And these are also foiled. There's some foiled and non-foiled in here.
Nice.
So one
Wow.
person's gonna win that. So and then I do have one Bow Bunny.
Nice, nice, nice.
They're all nice.
Yeah.
Ah,
Sorry, I forgot about this one. Okay. So this is an older Bow Bunny card kit, and you will get, hold on. And I have some samples here. I'll show you what I made with it.
my
So you get
sample.
these really pretty fun floral gems,
Mm.
and you will also get, hold on, these brads. So these coordinate.
Nice.
And then this Hello Sunshine card kit. And
that's
so this is
cute.
a kit that has everything you need. It's got rub-ons and some other stuff, and it coordinates with these two items. And
Nice.
Nice.
some of the cards I made with that, a lot of these don't have sentiments. And I love my spray glitter. So some of this stuff has spray glitter. And the fun thing about this is there's chipboard pieces in here too. So this is a sprayed chipboard with the brad in the center, and then this little just fun
Okay,
tag
so
one.
Get into this.
Mm,
And these are brads as well. And then I love this one.
yeah, that's
Nice.
pretty.
Yeah. So I have, oh, here's a 5x7. They're all just kind of random different size cards.
Neat.
This one's fun. And then I added the gems there. And then, oh, I love this one. This is a cute little, look at the little honeybee.
Yeah.
Hexagon.
And I sprayed all this with that gold glitter spray. So this is what you can make with the kit. So someone will win. How many cards does it make? 8.
Wow.
All right. And I think, should I open it and see if there's instructions in here? Let's see. Because I know I didn't just come up with those. There's no way. Maybe there is a way. Nope. It has images. So you'll have the images. And then I just added some extra stuff to zhuzh it up. So cool. All right. So actually we have 4 prizes. Oh, one of the little gems flew away. There we go. All right. So let's see here. I have my notes. Okay. Who has more than 15 die cuts?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Where'd my little...
Charlie, what are you doing?
Oh, I got 13.
Okay. 13.
Hold on.
Oh,
29.
Wow.
Ooh, how many do you have, Diane? Oh, okay. I should have said we're gonna do this prize. Sorry. This is what we're going for. The stamps. This stamp and die. Can anybody beat 29?
Not me.
29's a lot. I can't either. I cut all the ones I cut I used.
That
I
beats
didn't make
me.
any, I make the card, aside from the first card, I haven't made any.
I'm still waiting on Diane.
No, that beats me.
Oh, it does? I'm sorry. I thought that was Holly that said that. Is Holly still counting?
No.
Oh, okay. So
First of
yay,
all, I don't know
Tracy
how
won.
many I have because half of them were in my bag.
Tracy won.
Yay,
Nice.
Tracy.
Yay, Tracy.
Yay,
Yeah.
fun. All right, next we'll do the really fun Bo Bunny card kit. Who made at least one card?
I did.
Made
It's
3.
the making one.
Okay,
Ooh, you
who
made 3?
Who made
I made
3?
3. Yeah, you wanna
Diane
see?
made 3?
Yeah,
Let's
you want
see
to
'em.
see? Okay. Look, they're basic because I don't, I'm not that great. This was,
Oh,
This
Oh,
one?
cute.
pretty.
Very
I
pretty.
ripped it
Very nice.
across. This one was,
Oh, I like it.
Nice.
and then this one,
Oh, that's
I like
fun
that.
too.
Very cute.
Very nice.
Good.
So can anybody beat 3 cards tonight?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, so Diane won the card kit. So I'll put that in with
Ooh.
your other one.
great, thank you very much. I love
You're
that.
welcome. All right, and then the last 2, I'm drawing names so that way the people who weren't here are also included in some of the raffle prizes. So to make sure we have Tracy, because the last time I did this, I accidentally left someone out and I felt horrible. Diane, Rosemary, Rosemarie, Brenda,
Yep.
and Holly.
Hang on
So
one
every-
second. I got a dog barking.
Okay, everybody that is live, you heard me say your name, right?
Yep.
All right. So let's see. So we'll do the second stamp and die set. So that's what's going to go next. Oh, this is fun. Yeah, if I could give people
What do you
away,
got?
I kind of would. So this is Charlie Charlie getting into, is he being a rascal?
Well, he's making, I dumped half the stuff out of my bag looking for my fussy cuts and he's making off with some of them.
Oh no. He's gonna fussies cut
It's
them.
very bad.
Okay, so the next prize is for this, and this has everybody's name. And as I mentioned, I will upload this to YouTube under an unlisted. So the only way you'll be able to access it is if you have the link. And then you guys can watch it over and over and over again. So
Yay.
exciting. All right, let's see. Here we go. Drum roll. Oh, I want to hold on. Time out. I want to take a picture of us so I could post it on social media. So I'm going to take a picture of my workspace. Okay. And I'm going to take a picture of everybody. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Gonna wreck
Okay,
my.
here we go. Drum roll. I don't have drums. Here we go. Okay. My head is up, so I can't see anything. Okay. I always like to try and make sure I only have one. Let's see. Did you guys see who
Rosemary.
it was?
Yep.
Huh?
Rosemary.
Was it? You saw? Yep, Rosemary. All right, congratulations, Rosemary. So I'll get that in the mail to her. All right, last one is the really pretty, brand new Christmas holly from Paper Rose.
Please, please, please.
All right, here we go. I don't want to part with this. Can I change my mind?
No, I want
Let's see here. Hold on. Let's
Well,
see.
I want it.
it.
Pretty, right? All right. Here we go. All right. Diane, what? Congratulations, 2 prizes. That's
That's
awesome.
not
All
right. I
right.
already got one.
Well,
That's
you
not
got
fair.
another one. I don't know what to tell you.
What?
Huh?
I already got one. Give that one to somebody else. That's not right for me to win two.
Oh, well, yes, of course it is.
Yeah, that's how it
Oh.
works.
Oh my gosh, ladies.
Congratulations.
Go buy a
So,
lottery ticket.
Oh, I
Right?
think I
Right.
better.
yeah, if
I
that was
think
$1
I better.
million and you had just won $1 million yesterday, would you be telling them to take it back?
No.
Well, you're not the lottery people. I don't care about them.
I'm the
I
gift
care about my
giver.
fellow scrapbookers and card makers.
I think everybody on here, everybody live has definitely won something from me, or I have given them a free gift,
Yes.
Yes.
whether it's
Absolutely.
stencils or card kits, but the luckiest person of all of us is Teresa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Holly's a quick second.
Yeah, Holly is pretty lucky too. Yeah.
Yeah, but Teresa does win a lot.
She wins the big ones.
Well,
Yeah.
that
She
was
definitely
great.
that was fun.
Maybe
So
I'll join you guys more. I'll be the big winner all the time.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm a big winner when I find a nice group.
that is
Right.
so true. So
Yes.
do you guys want to see the start of the Wizard of Oz album?
Yes.
Since the
I
paper
love
was just
this
released.
album.
So this
Yeah,
is
the paper's
Pretty.
Oh,
This
Oh,
is
I can't
look at
wait.
that.
this is what just started, and I have all the
Wow.
embellishments and everything are sitting over to the side of me. I finally got them out of the truck,
Mm.
and so this will be the mini album. So I'm just got to decorate it, but it is this poppy paper is
poppy.
gorgeous.
Oh, it's so
I
pretty.
love everything about this set. Everything.
This is just look at
Yeah.
this, and this one, and the fun thing about this album
Oof.
is you can actually, before you cover it, I could have made it this way instead, so it flipped up. So you can change some of the direction of the pages, right? And then same with this one here. So this one I have folding or opening this way, but you could have done it
That way. Yeah.
opposite. Isn't that cool?
That's awesome. Yes.
So I love it. And then there's 3 pages with tabs and pockets on both sides. So there's a pocket here, and then there's the pocket here, and then this is another. So this is just such a fun album. I think I'm more in love with the album, and it's a nice heavy duty album too. It's from Graphic 45. I will say I think the graphics, they nailed it on the graphics on this one.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
Oh, I
And then
can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait.
yeah, and then the Holly's super excited. This is actually a press plate. They made a press plate for this. So all of this will actually spellbind. I'm supposed to be getting the spellbind order. What did I say? Wednesday, Holly?
Yep.
Yep. So I will be that the spellbind
And
order
I
will
have
be
ordered
soon.
one of everything.
One, yeah. So isn't this I just love this. So much fun. And the detail on this is stunning. And I can't wait to look at the embellishments. That was one thing we didn't get with the class kit, so it will be included in the
You want to see all
workshop.
my cards?
But yeah, let's see. You
Well, I
guys
made
all want to
one.
share your
I made
cards?
one tonight.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, I
It's
like
really
it,
nice.
Holly.
That's
It's very
beautiful.
nice.
saying on it, but I haven't picked out what saying. And these I cheated. These I made today. There's a Christmas one
Oh, that's pretty.
and another.
I love that one.
Cardinals.
Very nice. Who any oh
a birthday
yeah.
one.
Oh, that's cute.
Diane's gonna be making that soon
Oh, stop.
when she gets her birthday kit. And what about you, Brenda? Did you make any cards?
I'm in the process. This is as far as I got so far.
Oh,
Oh, that's
pretty.
nice.
Wow, nice, nice, nice.
That's the Christmas tree one? I might
Yeah.
need to buy that for myself.
Yes, I love
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
neat.
That's really
and then
pretty.
I did-
And
Butterfly.
then Tracy, did you make a second one?
No, I've been cutting.
Obviously.
I went to a card thing today where there's 5 instructors, and I was one of the instructors, and this is one of the cards I did there.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's
pretty.
beautiful.
Oh, I love it.
Happen.
What happened, Andrea?
I move. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I was trying to switch my camera so you guys could see
no
my
picture.
face. There we
How do
go.
you say your last name?
Bizignani.
Bisignani. Okay.
Yep. I wanted to see everybody's face.
Oh, I want to see that card again. Wait a minute,
Love
Brenda.
it.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh, how cute!
And when
Is
it
that a
closes,
hedgehog?
it closes like so.
Oh, fun. Is
Oh,
that a
that's
hedgehog
cute.
on the inside? I love those.
Oh, is
he's
that
adorable.
cute or what? That's so
So
cute.
did you color those, or are those image already colored and you fussy cut them out?
Fussy cut them out.
Nice.
So that was one of
Yay.
the fussy cut cards. And then I
Fussy
did,
cutting day.
somebody wanted a Hanukkah card.
Oh, that's nice.
Fabulous. Do I see shimmer on the front of that card? Oh,
Mm,
Yes, you
oh,
did.
that's
that's
lovely.
cool.
That is really beautiful.
That is really nice. That is so cool.
So I was teaching ladies how to make this. Yeah, it's the background, it's all done, it was all done with stencils, except
Uh-huh.
for the Happy Hanukkah.
Mm,
But the stencil, I
Mhm.
ran the what's his
Lisa
face?
Horton?
No, Simon Hurley's, yeah, Simon Hurley's lunar paste. Say that 10 times
Oh,
fast.
okay.
Through the stencil to make
Okay.
like his gold for
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
blue for that, yellow.
nice.
Great.
And then this was that who is it? Is it Lisa Horton that does the metallic?
Alex? Yep.
Yes, that was her blue metallic
Mhm.
for that.
Cool.
And then there was this one.
Well, that's pretty too. I
Oh,
love,
yeah.
I
that's
just
pretty.
love,
Oh,
Nice.
oh, that's fun.
really
I
fancy
love
stuff.
blue snowflakey silver cards.
But then I also changed the front to them to they had a choice to do that one
Cool.
or
Cute.
that one or
Oh, that one's cool too. So
That's-
they fussy
Yeah.
cut that Santa out?
no, I die cut him. I stamped him and die cut him and I colored him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's a stamp.
He
But
looks huge.
Yeah.
He is
really.
pretty big. But he worked good on the front of the card, but he didn't leave much room for. And then this was one with the washi tape.
Oh, yeah. That was a popular washi tape, the
Oh,
rabbit
yeah, I
one.
love that guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
And then
very nice.
this was another one.
It's a
Pretty.
oh, is that graphic 45
Wow.
paper?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Ah.
oh
fun.
my
Cool.
goodness.
Hey, Tracy, Tracy and
Beautiful.
Holly, you ladies need to learn how to do that so you can offer in the store.
That's beautiful.
I think I know how to do that.
Oh,
I
would,
like the one
yes.
with the dreidel in the center. That was super cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
With
was
the
really
dreidel
neat.
in the center. I didn't see that one open, I don't think. I
Oh, you
wasn't-
got to see it. It's really cool.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
I know how to make the one with the snowflake. I imagine you make that one the same way.
Yep.
Very nice.
Nice,
Mm.
nice.
And
That's great.
you are hand cutting those, or are you using a die to get all those cut out?
For which
For
one?
the ones with the center, when you open it in the center is
The entire card for this was all done with stencils that I cut out. I stenciled the dreidel and then cut it out.
Nice.
right. But did you
Oh.
cut the circle and everything out, or are you using a die to cut
I have
the
a
card?
die set that does that.
Who's that from? Like Karen Bernston or something like that?
No, this is from Creek Bank Creations.
Okay. That's nice.
That's
Except
nice.
I will tell you, it came with, and I have never in all my years of crafting ever thrown a die away, but I threw this die away.
Really?
So yes, because let me tell you, let me pull back up. So see how it says wishing you
Yeah. Joy.
at Christmas time?
Mhm.
That wishing you thing
Oh,
was god awful. And I figured everybody would have a hard time with it. And I even did it on double-sided tape.
yeah.
But
Oh
like
boy.
the W is separate from wishing.
Ugh.
The C was separate from Christmas. The HR was separate. It was
Oh,
such
Probably all the
man.
dots over the eyes were separate too.
yeah,
That
it
sounds
was
like a pain in the butt.
it was god awful. I said I will never use this again, and I just threw it right in the garbage. But the rest of the kit I love.
Hey, you should have given it to somebody you don't like.
Right? Well,
I can't even
I had brought
imagine.
Holly.
I had brought that to September's card thing to teach, and I had 2 kits with me because I had taught it to my group in July, and I had a couple extra kits, so I brought it with me and they sold it. And the 2 ladies that were trying to put it together, I'm like, I said, I apologize, but I had like the double-sided tape on it, but trying to get the paper off was even a nightmare. And then trying to line everything up was god awful. And so when I pulled it back out to make more for this month's group, I was like, and I took them and I threw them right in the trash.
Nope.
I
Nope.
wasn't even gonna give it a
Life's
second
too
try.
short for that frustration.
That's the first die that I've ever had such issues with.
So
And I have a lot of dies.
how has anybody ever thrown a die? I cannot honestly say I've ever thrown a die in the trash. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that.
Yep.
I never have.
I was like,
don't
there's
think
no
so.
reason to keep it because I will never use it again.
Wow.
It was awful.
That's when you give to like your worst enemy or something. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. You and Holly are on the same wavelength.
Oh, did she say the same thing? Oh, that's funny.
I would, but my ex-husband doesn't do die cutting.
Well, I was kind of thinking, you always, quite often you'll have somebody in the group that thinks they can do it better than everybody else. Maybe
Oh,
they get it.
Right.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
Thank you
Well,
so much.
thank you all for
Yeah.
joining me.
Thanks
Thank
for
As soon
you.
as
hosting
I
it.
get this uploaded, so it takes Zoom a little bit of time to send me the recording, but as soon as I have it uploaded, I'll send an email. It'll probably be tomorrow. And I will get those images uploaded. If there are any specific images from any of the cards that you saw that you want me to email you, I will email them. Just let me know which ones they were, and I'll get everybody's prizes out in the mail. And I think that's it. Does anybody have any questions for me? Oh,
No.
this
It
was
was
so
fun.
much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
was.
I really, really enjoyed this. I'm just wow. Like I think I'm gonna have to do this again. It was a
I
lot of fun.
think you
Do
should.
it again. It was good meeting you all.
Yes,
Thank
it was
you
you
nice
very
to
much,
meet you as
too.
Andrea.
well.
If you have any questions, let me know. Everybody has my email, and the last email I sent out has my phone number, so you can either call or text me, and I will be in touch with everybody soon. And have a great rest of your weekend, and happy World Fussy Cutting Day.
Thank
Yes,
you.
happy
everyone.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.